Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Yeah. Hey, I know y'all hear the mic. You know what I'm saying? It sounded a little bit better. This simple. But hey, man, look. It's Monday, so I got a video for y'all. And it's about Kanye West's Donda, alright? This is an album review. Let's get straight to it. So, Donda dropped August 29th, right? And it has 27 songs. And I want to say Kanye West is doing something that I believe that no artist has done so far, which is do a gospel album and a rap album, and put those two genres together. And I think that he did it pretty good. I think this is more of a visual type of album, kind of like how The Life of Pablo was supposed to be. And I know y'all seen it from the the 3 live shows that he did, if you guys did check them out. If not, you could just look it up on YouTube and check out the live shows. And you could kind of tell it's supposed to be a visual album. You could just tell by by some of the songs lengths. You have an 8-minute, almost 9-minute song called Jesus is Lord. You have another song called Pure Souls, which is basically 6 minutes. Come to Life, 5 minutes. Jesus is Lord Part 2, which is 11 minute. It's like 11 minutes, basically almost 12. And so there's a lot of stuff that I think that Kanye could have done a little bit differently to make the album a little bit shorter. But then again, for those that know Kanye and listen to his music, and he's a genius when it comes to certain type of stuff. So there's a reason why he has some songs the beat rocking for a minute straight, no rapping, no nothing. There's a reason why there's some tracks why he let the beat rock and then have like someone come and talk on it. So there's a reason to Kanye West's madness. But I do believe this album is really good. I believe out of the 20 songs, I want to say there's maybe half or more than half that I do enjoy listening to on a day-to-day basis. And I've been playing the album since it dropped. I played it on my speakers, I played it in my car, the headphones, and it sounds amazing. The quality of this album and every Kanye West project is always 1,000 out of 100. The quality is always there, the beat selection always there. The sampling that he does is stupendous when it comes to Kanye and his albums, when he drops them and when he makes them. The only thing for me that I didn't really like or enjoy that much was the Donda chant. And I know there's gonna be people saying in the comments, "Oh, Frank, well, there's a meaning behind this, and it's the reason." Watch, I'll pull it up. I believe there was a tweet that I saw, and it was basically some guy saying the reason it's like that, the Donda chant, is because it's the heartbeat or something to that effect. And okay, cool, I get it. It's the heartbeat of his mother who was dying. All right, if that's true, cool, I get it, I respect it. But I don't think that should have been on there. But whatever. It's it's his mom, it's his mother. He's dedicating the album to his mother, this and that. So I respect it. There's a lot of tracks that I do like. God Breathe, Off the Grid, Hurricane. So from like 2 to 13, from track 2 to track 13, I enjoy 100,000%. Jail for me is not really a a record that's good like that. I do like Hove's verse. I like Jay-Z's verse. It's good. God Breathe, amazing. Off the Grid, of course, fire. I do enjoy Fabio's verse. I think Fabio's verse on that is amazing. I enjoy his verse a lot. I think it's actually his best verse that he's done so far. But yeah, Remote Control, Believe What I Say, which is the Lauryn Hill flip. amazing. I think that is like the best type of summer anthem, summer type song, and I do believe it's gonna get played more, you know, when you go to the beach or when you're just out and about. I think you're gonna hear that more on the radios.
Yo, my men and my women. Yo.
Cases. You know, 24, which is like the sort of gospel the gospel type song to it. I enjoy that song a lot. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a gospel connoisseur, but I like the vibe, you know, that he was going for that. Heaven and Hell, which is track 14. You know, I think the beat is you know, I think the beat's hard. I just really don't listen to that song as much, but the beat hard, love the beat. Moon, we all know, Don Toliver, Kid Cudi, amazing. There's nothing to be said. I think Donda is a good song, you know, which is track 15. Keep My Spirit Alive is a good song as well. Jesus is Lord, a good song, I believe, again. New Again, Television, Lord I Need, Pure Souls, Come Back to Life, and No Child Left Behind. I think those songs are good. Okay, Jail Part 2, really didn't like the baby's verse. I think I could have done it without his verse. I think, you know, just Jail, the first one with Jay-Z, would have been fine. Okay Part 2, I'm not really, you know, digging that. Junya, Junya Part 2, it was cool, but I prefer the original. Jesus is Lord Part 2 with Jay Leck and the Locks, with, you know, vocals by Larry Hoover Jr. I appreciate that song a lot, actually. I enjoy Jay Leck's verse, and, you know, he kind of gets like into his religious bag that, you know, I don't know if you guys listened to Jay Leck's last album that he did with Jay-Z. That was an amazing album, and, you know, he kind of was in that same sort of bag. And then, you know, Locks did what they did. You know, there's nothing, you know, to complain. But yeah, man, so I'm gonna rate this out of 10, right? Just, you know what, you know, every scale is, you know, out of 10, right? Hold on, actually, before I do that, Keep My Spirit Alive, amazing song. I actually like that song, and, you know, that was with Conway the Machine and Westside Gunn, and I appreciate their verses. I like Griselda, you know, I enjoy Westside Gunn's album, which I believe dropped the same day or a day later as Kanye, and then Conway did his thing. But anyways, back to it. Man, so out of these 27 songs, I like and appreciate more than half. I really do appreciate the sample, again, of Lauryn Hill's song Doo Wop. So out of 10, man. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate in the comments that, oh, this album's not good, or this album's but to me, I felt like this was a little bit of old Kanye. And, you know, a lot of people enjoy that type of Kanye, right? A lot of people don't really enjoy this religious version of Kanye that we're getting, and that we're probably gonna get for the foreseeable future. But I do appreciate this album a whole lot. I like more than half of the tracks on this album, and I say this album out of 10 is an 8.5, maybe even a 9.5 out of 10. I think this is gonna be one of the best albums that one of the top artists have dropped. You know, I understand that we have, you know, that Drake dropped, that J. Cole dropped earlier this year, and I know we're waiting on Kendrick, but out of, you know, the top rappers, the top artists, I do believe this is tied up there with J. Cole's album. I think I think this is a really, really good album. Too many tracks, you know, it's almost 2 hours long. A little too long of an album. I think he could have cut back on most of the tracks. You know, I think this is like one of the albums that I enjoy. I think this is close to the life of Pablo, as in, you know, you get like the little gospel-y sounding samples and songs, and you know, you mash it up, and you know, you get a whole new genre. And for the ones that don't understand why there's no cursing on this album, it's because it's a gospel album. That's what he's, you know, going for. It's a gospel album, so that's why you're not gonna get a dirty version. It's always gonna be a clean version of this album, you know, because it's a gospel album. But hey, man. So again, the rating of this album, 8.5 or 9.5 out of 10. This album's really good. I appreciate the work that everyone did on this album. I appreciate the bars everyone did. Thank you, Kanye, for actually dropping the album and not, you know, delaying it like how you've done it most of the times. But yeah, so that's my album. You know, that's my album review. I think I am one of the album people, I think I'm one of the people that can actually critique music without there being a bias into it. And I know there's a lot of people that are biased when it comes to the favorite artists, whether it's Drake, Kanye, Nicki Minaj, you know, other top, J. Cole. You know, I think they always come with a little bit of bias in it. But for people that like me, that appreciate good music, you know, good bars, good raps, good R&B music, I believe they could understand that some songs are just fillers and some songs are purposely meant to be on this album or be on a album. So I believe I did an unbiased job, and I'm sure people in the comments are going to be like, oh man, this album reviews ass, or you too biased against Kanye. But I just appreciate good music, and I think this is a really good album. You know, this is not Ghost Town, where I think Ghost Town was a terrible album, or Yay, whatever album that was with the Wyoming mountains. That album was terrible. I did not like it. It was not a very good album. But anyways, this is the album review. I hope you guys enjoyed the album review. If you guys have any debates or want to talk, you know, put that in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. What would you guys rate Donda? What does this rank on your favorite Kanye West projects? And what is your favorite songs as well? But yeah, man, put it down in the comments, leave a like, and please don't forget to subscribe. It's free, it costs nothing. You're right. Next video, we're gonna be talking about Kanye, not Kanye, but Drake's Certified Lover Boy album, man. All right, catch you on the next one, man. Peace.